Good evening, BZB, and welcome to Sleep Better Podcast by BZB's Honey, where we share special sleep stories to help you sleep better. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the incredible dedication and care you pour into each day. Your commitment to nurturing others is truly admirable, but tonight, this time is solely for you. It's your turn to be cared for, to be soothed, and to embrace the tranquility that you so richly deserve. Imagine for a moment the gentle embrace of serenity, wrapping around you like a soft, comforting blanket. Tonight is about letting go of the day's worries and immersing yourself in a world of peacefulness and rest. Remember, BZB, caring for yourself is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. Your well-being is the foundation from which you can continue to spread kindness and compassion to the world. This story, crafted especially for you, BZB, is a journey to a place where dreams blend seamlessly with reality, where the mind finds solace and the spirit is gently lulled into a state of blissful repose. So settle in, BZB. Let the world outside fade away as we embark on this peaceful journey together. Let's begin. In a realm where reality blends with dreams, there lies a village untouched by time. Nestled between rolling hills and a dark, whispering forest, this village is a tapestry of old-world charm and mysterious allure. At twilight, when the sky paints itself in hues of lavender and rose, the village transforms into a scene from a forgotten fairy tale, inviting the curious and the brave to explore its secrets. Evelyn, with her chestnut hair cascading over her shoulders and eyes reflecting a world of dreams, was the village librarian. A custodian of tales and legends, she found solace among the whispering pages and ancient tomes. Her heart, always yearning for adventures like the ones she read about, did not know that fate had a peculiar plan for her. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow on the library's ancient stones, Evelyn stumbled upon a peculiar book. Its cover, embossed with strange runes and symbols, seemed to pulse with an ethereal light. Drawn by an inexplicable force, she opened the book, and the pages fluttered as if breathing a life of their own. As her fingers traced the ancient text, the air around her began to shimmer. The walls of the library, once so familiar, melted away into a whirlpool of colors and sounds. Evelyn's heart raced, her mind torn between fear and wonder. In a heartbeat, she found herself standing in the heart of an enchanted forest, the library a distant memory. The forest was alive with magic. Trees whispered secrets of old, and the air was thick with the scent of jasmine and wild rose. Fireflies danced like tiny lanterns, guiding Evelyn deeper into the heart of this unknown world. Evelyn's senses were enveloped in the tranquility of the night. The moon, a silver orb in the sky, bathed the forest in a serene light. The gentle rustling of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl were the only sounds that accompanied her. Despite the strangeness of her surroundings, a sense of peace settled over her, like a soft blanket on a cold night. As she ventured further, the forest opened up to reveal a clearing where the moonlight played with shadows, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. It was here that Evelyn's journey in this mystical land began, a journey that would unravel tales of fantasy, courage, and the timeless quest for understanding. As Evelyn stood in the moonlit clearing, her heart fluttered with a mix of apprehension and excitement. The enchanted forest, bathed in silver light, seemed to beckon her further into its depths. It was an invitation to an adventure she had only dreamed of, a call that resonated with the deepest part of her soul. With a deep breath, she stepped forward, leaving behind the world she knew for the unknown. In the heart of the forest, where ancient trees stood guard like wise old sentinels, Evelyn encountered an unexpected figure. An elderly sage, with eyes as deep as the night sky, appeared before her. His presence was both comforting and awe-inspiring, like a long-forgotten legend come to life. "Welcome, traveler," the sage greeted, his voice echoing the tranquility of the forest. "You have crossed into a world where legends walk among us. Here, vampires and werewolves are not mere myths, but living beings, each with their own tales of sorrow and joy." Evelyn listened, her mind a whirlwind of questions. The sage, sensing her curiosity, offered her insights into the delicate balance of this realm and the coexistence of its extraordinary inhabitants. Armed with the sage's wisdom and a map of the mystical land, Evelyn ventured deeper into the realm. The forest gave way to rolling hills and meandering rivers, each turn revealing a landscape more breathtaking than the last. She realized that she was not just in another world, but in another time, a medieval world where magic was as real as the air she breathed. As she journeyed, Evelyn's initial apprehension gave way to a sense of purpose. She was no longer just a librarian from a small village. She was a traveler in a land of wonders, a part of a story much greater than her own. It wasn't long before Evelyn encountered the mythical beings of this land. In a moonlit glade, she met Leo, a werewolf with a gentle demeanor, contradicting the ferocious beasts of lore. Leo, with his keen amber eyes and noble bearing, offered Evelyn his friendship and protection. Together they traveled to a nearby village where humans and mythical creatures coexisted in cautious harmony. Here, Evelyn felt the undercurrents of tension and fear, a reminder of the fragile peace that held this world together. In the village, under the shadow of an ancient castle, Evelyn met Adrian, a vampire with an aura of mystery and elegance. His gaze held stories of centuries past, and his presence was both intriguing and unsettling. Adrian, intrigued by Evelyn's arrival, shared tales of the vampire's history and their complex relationship with the werewolves. He spoke of a prophecy, long forgotten by many, that foretold the arrival of a stranger who would bring a new era of peace between the two factions. As Evelyn delved deeper into the mysteries of this medieval world, she sensed a brewing storm. Whispers of dissent and plots of rebellion echoed through the village streets. Unbeknownst to her, her arrival had set in motion events that would challenge the very fabric of this realm. Evelyn, Leo, and Adrian found themselves at the heart of this impending storm. Together, they embarked on a journey to uncover the truth behind the prophecy and to find a way for Evelyn to return home. Little did they know, their journey would take them through trials that would test their courage, their loyalty, and the strength of their newfound friendship. Evelyn, Leo, and Adrian journeyed through the verdant landscapes of the medieval realm, each day bringing new challenges and revelations. Their path was fraught with trials that tested their resolve. Bandits, loyal to factions resistant to peace, ambushed them in shadowed forests. Mysterious enchantments, remnants of old sorceries, guarded ancient ruins where clues to the prophecy lay hidden. Through these trials, the bond between Evelyn and her companions grew stronger. Leo's strength and loyalty were unyielding, his instincts as a werewolf often saving them from peril. Adrian's wisdom, born from centuries of existence, provided guidance and insight into the complex politics of their world. Their journey led them to the inmost cave, a place steeped in legend. It was said to be the dwelling of the Oracle, a being of immense power and knowledge. The Oracle held the key to understanding the prophecy and Evelyn's role in it. Navigating through a labyrinth of caverns, illuminated by crystals that glowed with an ethereal light, they finally reached the Oracle's chamber. Here, in a room that seemed to exist out of time, they were confronted with the truth. Evelyn's arrival was destined to bring about a change, but the path was fraught with danger and sacrifice. The revelation was barely absorbed when the trio was ambushed. A faction opposed to the prophecy, fearing the change Evelyn's presence signified, had followed them. Captured and separated, Evelyn faced her darkest hour. In the cold, damp cell of an ancient fortress, she grappled with feelings of despair and helplessness. But even in her darkest moments, Evelyn found strength. Her love for stories, her understanding of the hero's journey, empowered her. She was not just a character in a tale, she was the author of her own story. With cunning and courage, she escaped her cell, using her knowledge of lore and legends to navigate the fortress's ancient passageways. Finding Leo and Adrian, who had also managed to break free, they made a daring escape under the cover of night. Their escape led them to a crucial discovery. The faction's leaders were manipulating fear to prevent the prophecy's fulfillment. With this knowledge, they understood that the real battle was not against swords and sorcery, but against the seeds of distrust and hatred sown among the people. Evelyn, with Leo and Adrian by her side, embarked on a quest to unite the divided factions. Using her wisdom and the strength of her companions, she began to unravel the web of lies and deceit that had ensnared the realm. The climax of their journey was a grand council where humans, vampires, and werewolves gathered. Here, Evelyn spoke, not just as a stranger from another world, but as a beacon of hope. Her words, heartfelt and true, reached the hearts of those present. A tense negotiation ensued, with old grievances aired and fears voiced. But through it all, Evelyn's presence inspired a newfound understanding. Slowly, the barriers of centuries-old enmity began to crumble. With the Council's conclusion, a new era of peace and cooperation dawned. The prophecy was fulfilled, not through battles and bloodshed, but through understanding and reconciliation. Evelyn's journey in this medieval world had reached its end. The time had come for her to return to her own world. With heartfelt goodbyes, she parted from Leo and Adrian, her friends and companions in a journey that had changed them all. Stepping through the portal, Evelyn found herself back in the library, the ancient book closed beside her. The adventure had seemed like a dream, yet the memories were as vivid as ever. Evelyn stood in the library, the silence around her.